Is David Bock of Bock Audio designing the next Townsend Sphere microphone for Universal Audio? I think we may have just gotten our first confirmation.
You're listening to The Dangerous Mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov. No excuses, no BS, no pants.
So in August 2020, a UAD forum user named Cheerful Hamster discovered that the trademark for Bock Audio had been transferred over to Universal Audio. Now, Universal Audio was a bit mum on it right at first, but then they did come out and they did admit that this had transpired and that there would be a proper press release when the time is right. So, wow, that's huge. David Bock, Bock Audio, he's going to move his whole shop, his whole team, everybody up to Santa Cruz. And they're going to build Bock Audio microphones, perhaps design new ones, right? Out of their Santa Cruz shop. And then, in June of 2021, Universal Audio issues a press release announcing to the world their acquisition of the assets of Townsend Labs, the maker, the designer, creator, and maker of the Townsend Sphere Labs modeling microphone. So, of course, the rumor mill began immediately that David Bock was going to be involved in the next Townsend Sphere microphone, possibly integrated directly into Luna. And of course, this being the internet, the Chicken Littles came out and screamed that the sky is falling, that the Townsend Sphere would no longer be available to non-UAD users. And, if they had read the press release, they would have seen that, of course, that the Sphere will be continued to be supported across all plug-in formats. And since then, it's been total radio silence from Universal Audio. They haven't said jack dick about shit until, in a Gearspace thread about Universal Audio buying Bock Audio, there was a discussion about how people were upset that David Bock was apparently not repairing his own microphones anymore, and that Universal Audio was referring people to a number of very qualified and long-established mic repair dudes. But this wasn't good enough for some people. But then, Universal Audio posted this. David is also busy working on new designs and consulting with Chris Townsend on Sphere projects. So this is all win-win for everyone. Wow. So, did Universal Audio just confirm the rumor that David Bock is indeed helping to design the next Townsend Sphere microphone? Well, it would certainly seem so, right? Because I'm guessing that the person who responds on social, which I believe is Drew over at UA, Drew is plugged in, he knows what's going on. So he has to have some knowledge of what is happening. I think that's an absolute given. And I would have to believe that at this point in time, the first generation Townsend Sphere microphone, the hardware, is due for an update. And who better to create the next iteration of the Townsend Sphere than David Bock? We are not worthy. I mean, I love the Sphere. I use the thing a lot. But a Bock Audio designed version of the Townsend Sphere modeling microphone, I think would be pretty amazing. Take my money. If you look at the first generation of the Townsend Sphere, well, they use this very generic microphone capsule from Philo in China. And this is a generic mic capsule that they put in the mic, and then they use an EQ curve that is applied inside the microphone. I suppose it was a cost-effective way to design the original Sphere instead of using a flat circuit and trying to create a flat capsule, right? Use an off-the-shelf capsule, create a curve, make a flat signal inside the mic that then is applied to the modeling. But if you could do that at a higher fidelity and make the models more authentic and more responsive, how amazing would that be? And how great would it be to have the Townsend Sphere mic? I mean, it looks cool as it is, but how great would it be to have it like in a really nice looking, beautiful, almost vintage style body of a 47 or 67? I think that would be amazing. So yeah, I am super excited. And I think there's a decent chance that we may see something at NAMM this summer. So keep your fingers crossed. But right now, I'm putting my money on a Townsend Sphere microphone upgrade with David Bock's fingerprints all over it. All right, what do you think? Leave a comment. I want to know. All right, until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov, fading to black.